What's up, guys? Dylan Moon here with,
Nate?
and we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia today. Our last video was discussing volumes 1 through 5, where I've read the series, but Nate right now is reading through it, and we're just going like 5 volume intervals to see what he thinks about it from like my perspective of already knowing what's going to happen and stuff, and then him as like a new fan like reacting to it and stuff. So I think at the end of volume 5, we were just talking about was the sports festival. We got to see Todoroki versus Midoriya. We got to see Bakugo versus Todoroki.
Yeah, what a great fight.
Well, and that's really, I feel like that's really what got My Hero so hot was Midoriya versus Todoroki in the anime.
Yeah.
It was so hype when it came out. That's when it really like started rolling. So what are some things that have happened in volumes, what is it now, 6 through 10?
Yeah.
You're on 11 right now, like in the middle
Yeah.
of 11?
Oh, I haven't started it.
Okay. So what's some stuff that's
I
happened?
don't know what's happened. I'm trying to go in order, and I can't remember
Well,
exactly
it
what
would be
happened.
probably Stain, or
Oh, no, the
the
training.
first, shoot style, right?
Yeah.
You learned about shoot style,
Yep.
where it's like you use Midoriya instead of like, because Midoriya, how he was using One For All was just use it, but One For All is so freaking powerful that even a small percentage of it is just dangerous pretty much. So instead
Yeah.
of just overloading his hands or his limbs to use it, he spreads a very small amount through his entire body,
Yeah.
which is shoot style, which I can't even remember what he starts at. Maybe was it like 3%, 5%?
I think it's 5. I think he
5%.
starts at 5. And tries to catch good old Gran Torino.
Yeah, he imitates Gran Torino a lot for that technique.
Yeah.
I can't remember because it's been a while, but I think the metaphor they used was like something about like an egg in a microwave. You know what I'm saying? That
Oh,
was like,
yes, something like that. Yeah.
where like you have to cook it just right or it'll
You
fucking
have to,
explode.
yeah, you have to visualize the egg not like he's the egg, and he doesn't want to explode like with his quirk usage.
Something
That's
like
the same
that.
thing.
But so we go from there to
The Stain fight.
Stain because at the end of like the sports festival, Ida leaves because he gets a call that his brother Ingenium
Yeah.
was like like we thought he died like at that point. We thought that like Stain
I
had
thought he
killed
was
him.
dead.
I did too when I was watching it. And so Ida takes it upon himself basically
Yeah,
to go after Stain.
he goes under an agency just for that too.
That's yeah.
Like for his
that's true.
training. So
Um,
that was a good fight.
No, the
I liked
Stain
it,
fight,
yeah.
dude, that is...
Stain's my favorite villain so far. I
Stain
think.
is still relevant in this series. Like, a lot of the League of Villains, like, joined just because of, like, Stain's words and everything. And
Yeah.
Stain's thing is really that, like, heroes... Stain's like a villain that kills heroes because he doesn't think heroes are heroes at heart. He thinks that All Might is the only hero that's an actual hero. He thinks everyone else just does it basically for, like, attention or
For,
for, like, a pat
for
on the
money or
back.
fame.
Yeah. But the Stain
Which
fight
I agree
was
with that
pretty sick.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Stain fight was intense though. Like,
Yeah,
high
I liked it a
stakes.
lot.
It's like that's a pretty good feat. Like it was like a 3-on-1, but like they're
Still.
students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's killed pro heroes.
yeah
Stain
quite a
has.
few. I didn't really enjoy the specifics about his quirk where it's like a
Like the
certain
blood types?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was weird. I thought that they could have gave him a cooler quirk.
I
Because-
actually liked his quirk a lot. I
he has
didn't
to
like the
kind of
blood
like
type thing,
corner people. You know what I'm
but-
saying?
Yeah, but I'm okay with that.
Because he's like a
de-
serial
he's like
killer.
he's like a Zabuza, but just a bitch, I
Assassin.
guess. Yeah. Well, Zabuza did that too. He was known for silent killing, but if he had to, like, he could go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Whereas Stain probably not so much.
Rest in peace, also. Stain is actually in My Hero Vigilantes too.
Yeah, you were
Which
telling
takes
me about
5
that.
years before the series. But anyways, after like Stain gets taken down, his like influence around the world just like skyrockets pretty much because he was like in
Yeah.
the shadows.
Yeah, at least somewhat. But yeah, everyone, and then Shigaraki's mad because he's getting the limelight.
That's true. Yeah.
And there was a very interesting conversation he has with Midoriya at a mall.
I would have, yeah, okay, so let's talk about that scene. That scene, honestly, was kind of terrifying because it's like he could have killed Midoriya right there.
Yeah, he was literally a finger away.
Yeah, he had his hands around his neck, and he
with
did.
one finger, yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
if I touch you, which is interesting as well because you get to find out how his quirk works.
Is that the
completely.
first time they?
Yeah,
they
that
realized-
was. I knew that it was
5
through
fingers.
touching, but yeah, I didn't know it was all 5.
Yeah. So that conversation is really, it's really important too because it's
I
like
feel
the
like it
first
opens
time.
Midoriya's eyes too, because like while
Yeah.
they're talking, Midoriya's like, "You wouldn't kill me. Like the pros will come and stop you," and he's like, "I could kill 20 people before they get here. You want to bet I won't
That's
kill
so
you?"
true, dude. When that happened, it was kind of like hype, like 'cause
Yeah.
they really they really show you that like the League of Villains are not fucking around. Like they are like dark men with nothing
Yeah.
to lose.
Yeah.
Shigaraki's like in Shigaraki's mind, because I don't know. At that point, I don't think he doesn't know that Midori is like the successor. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not
I don't
yet,
think
not
so.
yet.
So like, but if he would have, if Shigaraki would, and I'm not sure, like, because All For One could have told him, I don't know. But if Shigaraki would have known that Midoriya was the torchbearer for One For All, he probably would have fucking
Yeah.
annihilated him right there
Yeah.
because he hates
I don't
All
know.
Might so much.
Shigaraki's weird though.
He's a weirdo.
So like, I don't know. He's not a linear person. He's not just like one track straightforward kind of deal.
He's
You
pretty
just don't know what he's
strategic.
gonna do.
He's strategic but childish.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Back to the
Past
stain
that.
thing real quick. I was not pleased at all whenever the dog detectives like, oh yeah, you guys are all getting like reprimanded for this. I was like, this is some bull. I was like, I have to kill him right here on the spot.
Midoriya just brought in Hero Killer Stain.
Yeah. Like, oh, but you're using your quirk without our permission. You can't do that.
That reminds me of like Hogwarts, where it's like we should expel you for killing the Horcrux.
Yeah, but then like the dog was like, yeah, like that. But that's just the law. He's like, I know you guys are like really good people, and we're very grateful for what
like
you
my
did.
dog.
Now it's like, yeah, it's like, thank God he's level-headed about it or whatever. But,
So what happened after that, like chronologically? Okay, there's the mall. Does it go straight to the camping trip?
no, student teacher versus.
Yeah, we can't skip over that. Really, a lot of them are throwaways besides Midoriya and Bakugo versus All Might,
Mineta.
and then Momo and Todoroki. I really liked Momo and Todoroki versus Izawa.
Yeah,
like
I did
obviously,
too, but I like
everyone's good.
Izawa, so.
Oh my god,
Like-
he's a beast. But
Well, those were both really good.
the one moment though where Momo, that fight's all about her like self-confidence and everything, and then Todoroki's like I was the person that like voted for you. I was like,
Yeah.
that was like a nice little
Yeah.
twist on it. Yeah, a lot of people like everyone thinks that those like they're gonna get to like how Midoriya and Uraraka are like
Yeah.
a thing. Everyone
I'd
thinks
agree.
that Todoroki and Momo are a thing.
Yeah.
Momo's quirk can be extremely over. Like when she's an official hero and like she can just make like an alien like ray gun like pop out of her and shit. Like
Yeah.
like her quirk can be pretty strong.
You heard it here first. Bakugo, sue you. Call him.
Oh my god.
That's a joke.
And then their kid will have like an explosive tongue. Okay. But the All Might versus Deku,
And Bakugo.
Bakugo.
That was good.
dude, when he clocks,
Yeah, whenever he hits Bakugo,
When he clocks
and he's like,
Bakugo,
"That's
yeah.
not you." Like, not.
That-
It's not because he like said rude shit about him, like about Deku. Deku hit him because he's like.
he compromised his own
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, because he's like, "That's not the person you are."
No, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
No,
though,
it
'cause
is.
All Might doesn't like. It's just funny how All Might isn't merciless. Like he has no mercy in this fucking fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is just
he's just pounding
whomping
on-
on them just to give him a little taste, dude.
Yeah,
It's
it was
like-
also a really good moment where they like Bakugo apparently finally realizes that Midoriya is right. Like he doesn't like to lose, and he'll have to work with him. And you see Midoriya wearing Bakugo's gauntlet.
Oh
glove
yeah,
thing. That was pretty
that's
good.
a pretty good strategy because I was like, what bullshit are they gonna pull to actually like do this?
Yeah.
But after the student teacher matchups, then the camping trip.
Yeah.
Was that? Am I missing anything?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Did you finish the camping trip?
Yes.
Oh, dude, it gets.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Well,
that is
okay.
one of my favorite
I
parts
finished,
of the series.
but didn't finish. Like, well, it like led into where we're at now. Well, where I'm
Camino?
at now.
I think where you're at now is
I
Camino.
don't know what that is.
That's just a place that like
Oh yeah, the ward, Camino ward. Is that
yeah,
what you mean? Yeah.
that's what everyone calls
Yeah, it
it.
led into that. But like, yeah, they're no longer
In
there.
like in history, it'll be called like 500 years from now in the My Hero.
The Camino arc.
It'll be like what happened to Camino. Like you'll be hearing that for the rest of the series. It's like yeah, but what happened in Camino was fucked up because it's about to get
Yeah.
insane. But the camping is intense, dude. I love. It starts off with them all like training their. I didn't really care for the cat people. Like they weren't really amusing me, but
Yeah.
them all training their quirks
Yeah, that was cool.
in specific ways, and in the anime they do it really cool because it's really like fast paced. As I was just rattling shit off as like they're all training. It's like I'll show it to you later, but it's
No, I
the
saw
anime
it. Yeah.
does it justice, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Uraka is like she basically just keeps pushing herself to the point of puking and just be
Yeah.
able to edge on. That's like what a lot of them do, and you really like. I can't wait to see like long term when everybody evolves their quirks. You know what I'm saying? But when shit hits the fan in the
Well, we can talk about Coda a little bit, I guess.
Coda?
Yeah.
Why?
Right? I don't know, just like that. There's
Like
significance
the little
there.
kid or
Yeah.
the Oh, okay. Coda's the dude that talks to animals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
What's the little kid's name?
it might be. I might have it mixed up, honestly. I might have it mixed up. But the kid with the water quirk where his parents died and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, that was an interesting plot point with like Midoriya. Like he was like, yeah, I had a friend that didn't even have a quirk and it sucked because
He's
that kid
talking about
hates
him.
quirks. Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Todoroki had a good moment too. Midoriya. Whenever he was like talking about that kid, and Todoroki's like, "Whoa, why does he care about some random dude, like some random stranger? Why would he
true.
care what you have to say?" He's like, "You got to back it up with actions," and then he obviously does later with the Muscular fight.
Oh my god, dude! Midoriya versus Muscular. that fight is fuck. That's like his. I'm trying to think of a fight in like another series that would equate to that. That's like his first because it's the first. Well, see, this is the thing. In the Stain fight, he couldn't call. Well, in the Stain
But
fight,
he had other people.
in the Stain fight, he had other people, and he sent his location.
Yeah, and this one
To
he
Todoroki.
didn't, and
The
he
phone
had
was
no one else.
busted.
Yeah, there was
He-
nothing.
He either leaves here, or he either beats him or he dies here.
Yeah.
And this dude is a fucking
Yeah.
monster, ravenous, like serious, like it was intense. And he's like his quirk was an enhancer quirk too. It was like brute physical strength,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Midoriya is.
Also, foreshadowing, because I know you're watching Tokyo Ghoul, there's someone in Tokyo Ghoul that looks very, very similar to Muscular. Very.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't
Except
wait.
the guy in Tokyo Ghoul is a
Who's
piece
better?
of shit.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, I mean, well, they're both like really strong, but
But with the Muscular fight, dude,
oh
it
man,
is fucking. It is just insane how deep he has to dig, and like because all of his
Yeah, dude,
limbs
he-
are broken.
yeah, dude, he like he cracked him like he was kind of fighting, and then like he cracked him really good, and he was like, oh, we're okay now, and then like he clambers out of like the rubble with that weird arm that he has.
Yeah, fucking. And then there's like theory videos and shit about this because in that fight to beat Muscular he uses Detroit Smash 1-for-all 1,000,000%. And people
What's
are
the
like
theory about that?
just people discussing like what is one like
What is it actually? Because it's not really 1,000,000%.
no and like. I think that it was just something really badass. Like that's like such a badass moment that you just basically,
Yeah, it was hyperbole.
yeah, pretty much because
Well, that's what the author said, because they have those little columns at the beginning,
okay.
and everyone was talking about it, and that's what the author said.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was
see
like,
that.
oh, there was confusion, and he's like, to clear it up, no, it wasn't really 1,000,000%. It was just like to signify a clash of like emotion and fight or flight and like need to survive
Just how
kind of
dick
deal.
he was deep
Yeah,
in-
and so
yeah.
that's just what he said. Like, but it wasn't really 1,000,000%.
Because I was gonna say we know that All Might can't use he can't even use like 50% because if he uses that much, entire cities will be destroyed with his like single
Yeah.
punches, just because of like air and like just
Yeah.
everything like that. But that fight is just it's so emotional.
Yeah.
It's a
And
good
yeah,
ass
and,
fight
and
too.
then Midoriya has the realization because that guy was like, "Oh, I was just playing with you guys."
Oh my god.
And then Midoriya's like, "Oh, he's just saying that," but then like he gets up and throws something at him and he barely misses.
Well-
And he's like, "Dude, he wasn't lying. Like he really was just fucking with us. But like, shit's real now."
And he has like Midoriya's given up. Like Midoriya's like, I die here. Like my mom, like I'm sorry that like for my mom and everything. And then Koda stands up and starts blasting him
Yeah,
with the water,
yeah.
dude. And then in Midoriya's mind, he gets a flash of All Might saying, "A hero can always get himself out of a tough spot." And Nate,
Yeah.
that hits me in the feels.
Yeah.
But and see, after the muscular fight, it gets even better because he saves Koda and everything. And then he's like, he has a flashback of Muscular asking where Bakugo was.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, are they targeting Bakugo? So he puts Koda on his back, has 2 broken arms,
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah, and he's
starts
like, "That's what I
run-
saved my legs for." Because
Oh my
because
God.
he's like, "Man, can you even like move in that condition?" He's like, "Yeah, that's what I saved my legs for." He's like, "Get
Oh my
on!"
god, dude.
And then he runs into Ozawa. By the way, that happens before, but dude, whenever Ozawa he's at the it's not night school, is it? Like whatever it is, like the classes. There's like those 5 people who have to have extra classes because they failed.
Oh yeah.
He's there with Vlad. Vlad, is that his name? The student or the class B teacher. Dude, whenever he
Could be.
tells Vlad to stay there and he was gonna go fight, and you see him sprint out of the room.
Oh my
dude,
God.
that had me amped.
That fucking like Midoriya just running all over that place, like dealing with every situation. It's just like such. And
Yeah.
and he's completely
It's like
shocked.
it's like an All Might thing. Honestly, that's what it
Yeah,
reminded me a lot
that's
of.
true. Just like, and then I'm pretty sure that's when when you first see Dobby.
Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, that's him.
Yeah, where he.
Where he fights his.
Did you understand what I was gonna
No.
say? Did you understand what happened? Because
I mean, did I understand
not.
what happened? Kind of. I don't know his quirk.
Well,
So there was an explosion of some sort, which Izawa
This
thought
can-
was his quirk. But then while he's interrogating him, he has him like pinned down, and he like broke his arm and he's interrogating him. Whenever that happens, Dobby like disintegrates. It's like a clone.
yeah.
And then that's when Izawa was like, wait, that means his explosion wasn't even his quirk.
Well, and this like I didn't understand it either. I thought that yeah, I didn't understand it either. I thought that he had like originally what I thought was that he had multiple quirks, that All For One had given him like an additional quirk. But what it actually was there's another League of Villain member that you've met twice,
Okay.
and he can create clones of people and himself.
Oh.
He's based after Deadpool.
Oh, I saw him. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he told him, he's like, there's no reason to send in some like, because he failed. Dobby did. So he's like, there's no reason to send in another like just would-be failure. Let's just go in ourselves.
Yeah,
So it's that guy.
that was a clone. Yeah, it was just like he
Okay.
just makes clones of other. He can make clones
Alright.
of people. So that's what it was.
But yeah, that was even that little taste of his Zawa fight. I loved it.
Oh my god. Yeah, because he goes to like erase his quirk, but it's not his quirk or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just him springing into action.
And then they basically saved Bakugo and then got him ripped fucking from their hands.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then so go over to because then you have
Dude, I thought the appendage guy had Shoji, right? That's his name, the guy who
The
has
appendage
multiple
guy.
limbs. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Dude, I thought he had that magician type guy, the showman, who can compress people. Because he was like, good thing I have these. And then the guy was just like, that's just part of the show, kid. And he sticks out his tongue, and he like that's where, what is his name, dude? The darkness guy.
Takeyami. Dark
Yeah,
Side.
Tokiyami. Yeah, that's where he had him and Bakugo. Like he had him in his
Yeah.
mouth the whole time.
That was pretty emotional. And then there's that whole thing.
Yeah, whenever Yurako didn't want to fling them, like
Oh,
especially
yeah.
Midoriya, she's like, "You are like dead. For the love of Christ, stay here." And he's like, "No, like I'm fine. Make us all like really make us all really light, and then so you throw us as far as you possibly can.
Just a lot of thinking on the fly like that.
Yeah.
That was such a high stakes situation, and that really.
They probably could have died there too, but like they had already signaled like
Yeah.
for the warp guy, but like they probably could have been killed there, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So
The fucking. And then with All Might, that's another thing. With All Might not being like, they didn't want All Might to be there, so because All Might was being targeted, so they didn't want him there. And then fucking, they really, because
yeah,
it's like, yeah, All Might's being targeted, but if All Might's just there, like
what are they gonna do?
Yeah, like what the fuck are they gonna do? Like for Nomu? Like what worst
Yeah.
case scenario? All Might could like shuttle people. I don't know.
But
I was gonna say after that. Okay, and that really leads into, and you know about the UA Trader stuff.
oh yeah, they did have a conversation with that about how they think there was a mole. Who was it?
Because that is like,
Who brought it up? Damn it.
was it in the board
President
meeting?
Mike.
Oh,
President Mike brought it up, but then the cowboy sniper guy, I don't know his
I
name,
forget his name too.
but he's like, well, we don't have proof that anyone here, like literally anyone could be a mole. Like we don't have any proof.
Yeah, that's true. That's what there's
Yeah,
endless
even
theories on
the
who it is.
principal who like you said he was a rat, right, or a mouse that had a quirk that gave him intelligence, and he's like smarter than any human or mouse, right?
Did you see his fight? He fought like 2 students. Did he? Maybe he did. No,
Yeah,
did.
he did, but it really just didn't show much. He was like, he was toppling buildings with that.
Did he have like an insane look on his face?
No,
Oh.
he was just like, he's like, you guys are so easy to fight that I can pour tea while I'm fighting. He's pouring tea.
His thing is that he's like the smart. He is like. I don't
Really
want to say
smart.
he's the smartest person in the world, but he might be.
He's like the Shikamaru of this universe, kind of.
Kinda, but like, yeah. So he was just like.
But even with
he was
his
just
intelligence-
like I'm so smart that I'll hit this.
Yeah,
and
no,
it'll
like,
chain
yeah,
react.
chain react.
Yeah, like.
But even with his intelligence, he's like, yeah, we probably have a mole, but even I have no way of proving my innocence. So, let's just move on from it. We'll consider it. We'll look into it. But
Some
that's
people
all
think
we
he's
really
the
have.
traitor.
Could be.
Some
Who
people
knows?
think a lot of people are the traitor.
Yeah.
So then
But-
what happened?
That was brought up, dude. You knew that the school was in shit whenever Azawa had to like have kempt hair.
Oh my.
And he was like on
God.
is it here?
Oh, you saw that part? Well, before that, I think it's on the other side. Before that happened, when they were in the hospital and like.
Oh yeah, and they had that.
As a like group, they were like.
Yeah.
They were like. I think only Midoriya really wanted to like go after like Bakugo and everything, and then
No.
Ida punches Midoriya in the face, and everyone's like.
That was
"Midoriya's-
after the fact."
Midoriya's already hurt.
Yeah.
Midoriya's already hurt.
No, at the hospital though, Momo doesn't want to, but she does. I can't remember the other two. Todoroki.
Uraraka,
Todoroki
Tsuyu.
was one of them.
Okay.
No, Todoroki wanted to go after Bakugo, and someone else, so like, we have to. And then Momo was like, yeah, okay, fine, you guys can. And then Midoriya obviously was going to, so Ida tries to talk him out of it. And then you find out Momo was only willing to help because they were gonna, like, they're not going there to fight, they're gonna just try to get in, get him, and get out. So that's why she was, like, on board
Is
with
that where
it
you left
otherwise.
off?
No.
Okay.
So they go there, get disguises, and then the
That
news
part's
stuff.
funny. Was it? I don't know if it was just an anime or not, but
Oh.
we're like they're under different like
Disguises.
yeah, and like what
Someone-
Ida gets all dressed up, and they're like but you can't like act like yourself and like just like dress differently, and Ida's
Yeah.
like, God damn, she's got a big rack and stuff like that.
What they did in the manga, he started speaking in Pig Latin, saying
Oh
that
my
someone
God.
has big boobs.
Oh yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, it's so dumb. But anyways, and like after they get disguised, like obviously they have the big TVs and cities and stuff, so they see the whole UA, like meeting or whatever, like the press, and they intentionally try to throw off the League of Villains, which obviously, like, I don't know for a fact yet, but I'm 95% sure that they didn't throw them off at all, and they probably played into the villains' hands. But they get here. Okay, here's my question, Bill. Who's the number 3 hero? Why don't I know who that is?
It's Best Genus.
No, that's number 4. Or 2.
Wait, what is it?
No, sorry, he's number 2.
No, two's Endeavor.
2's Endeavor. Okay, they had 5 of the top heroes there, or like whatever. One of them was missing, and I don't know why. All Might was 1, Endeavor was 2. Even if Genis was 3,
Then
they
who's
had
4?
the guy who can unfold. Or who's 4? You don't
I don't
know?
know.
Who's 5? 5's the guy that can unfold himself, right? Like really fast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he was 4 actually.
Well, then who's
the dude
5?
that looks like a ninja.
Yeah. See, I wanna
Gang
say
Orca is 9.
I wanna say someone is 5 because there was like a number missing, and I was like, why is this guy missing? That's kind of weird.
Good. Go on. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, I just didn't know if we happen to know why, but yeah. So they all just like congregate all the heroes, and they're about to raid.
It's probably Kamoy Woods.
Is he? Because he was
Maybe
there,
not. Maybe not.
but I don't think he was ranked.
Okay, but
But
I
anyways,
can't remember. But best Genis is either 3 or 4. I thought he was 3.
Yeah.
Actually, I know he's 3. He's 3.
See, so if he's 3, Ninja guy that unfolds is 5, and 4 was missing. Someone was missing, and it was just weird. But anyways, meanwhile, they're about to raid. Like they're literally like 200 feet maybe away from like all of the top ranked heroes about to raid this, like the complex. In Midoriya, Todoroki, Momo, Ida, like their entire gang is in between a building, pressed up like really tight, and they're like trying to look in to see what they can see, and then they actually start to raid, and Kamoy manages to like obviously like wrangle all of them so they can't warp out, and they're asking where All For One is.
When they go through the door.
Yeah, whenever they
'Cause
knock,
they
and he's
say it's
like,
a pizza door.
Yeah, and then like boom, the door, like not even the door,
You know
like
what
the
that's
wall.
called? You know what that moment's called?
I don't.
I am here.
What?
anytime All Might appears somewhere, he always says, "I am here," because that's what he tells Midoriya to tell everybody. Like once he comes into his own, like let the world know that you are here. But that's what that moment's called, is we are here.
Yeah, and he does say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that fight's going down. They're trying to figure out where All For One is at, and obviously Shigaraki won't spill the beans, and then something weird happens. All For One appears, but you don't know immediately. He like warps them or something, dude. They're all like black goo or something, which isn't really explained yet.
Wait, so have you seen him, or he just used the
I've seen him, because like, so that happens. He teleports them away. They're looking around for him, and then it flashes over to Midoriya's gang again, and the building they were like, one of the buildings they were next to is gone, and All For One is standing in the middle of it.
Oh god, that part, yeah.
Yeah, like, and then obviously, and Bakugo gets teleported there, like weird shit's going on. Little side note, I'm really happy that the author did not go with the typical like Bakugo's like pretty violent, maybe he'll defect. Bakugo's just immediately like, get fucked. Like, I respect All Might like crazy, like I'm a hero, not a villain. So I'm glad he didn't go that route.
That's why I love Bakugo's my favorite character.
I know.
Because he's so fucking ruthless as well. But then,
but he's a hero.
I was gonna say he would never take. He'd literally never take help to get stronger. Like Sasuke or anybody, like they need to get stronger. They'll do anything to get stronger.
So he's the Vegeta of this series, is what I'm gathering. Like kind of, like Vegeta until recently would not get help either from, like he would just train on his own every time. What?
I mean, yeah, but Vegeta kissed Frieza's feet. It's like, dude, you watch your mouth.
I mean, he did. That was just for survival.
But no, I get what you're saying. But that is why I love Bakugo, is that he was like,
he's definitely getting his.
They were like trying to break him to get him as a part of the League of Villains, and in his head he
immediately realized, he was like, they don't want to kill me.
He's like, if I get this guy first and then jump crossways to this guy and shoot him in the face.
He's like, I can probably mess up 3 people and then make my getaway. But
Jesus.
Yeah, so they get warped.
But okay, before that, we were talking about this earlier. But one of my favorite moments in My Hero, which I say this a lot, like I call everything my favorite moment, but like when All Might finally rescues Bakugo, and he's like, you don't have anything to be upset about, Bakugo. Like, it wasn't your fault. And Bakugo is just like yelling at All Might. He's like, I didn't ask for your help. And then and then he gets he gets
warped or
warped,
whatever. Yeah,
and
like
then
the
All
goo.
Might fucking like
Yeah.
something snaps in his mind.
Yeah, and then it cuts to the whole building being gone, and then the very last thing I saw was All Might, like, looking at All for One, ready to throw down.
Oh, dude, it's about to get fucking real, dude.
As I
All for One's
mentioned
a
that-
biblical figure, dude. All for One is
As I
He's
mentioned,
infinite.
it's a little scary that it's stated, like, All for One is incredibly strategic, and he will not take a risk, like, at all. He will never expose himself unless he's safe. So, why is he exposing himself here, dude?
that's true. And All Might, he knows he knows that All Might is
Is
weak
weakened.
as fuck
Yeah.
because he's the one. They did it to each other. Like, have you seen All
Yeah.
for like?
Well, see, I haven't seen his injury entirely. He just has, like, a mask on. But
That's all you'll
I
ever see.
know. I was going to
Yeah.
say, I know, because Torino mentioned, he's like, it's hard to believe he's still alive after what you did to him. So,
Yeah. So All for One gave All Might the thing right here that makes him into Small Might all the time,
yeah.
and then All for One destroyed his face. Like, they both left that battle
Yeah.
fucking like. And I think that we are gonna. I think at some point we're gonna get a flashback of that fight, and it is gonna be like.
That'll be
it'll be like
amazing.
Camino times 30. Yeah. So.
But something else interesting was All for One was going to kill someone, and he said the reason that he was going to and not let them live, he's like, I can just kill you on the spot because Shigaraki has no interest in, like, worthless quirks like yours. I can't remember who it was, but so that means that the person doesn't die to take their quirk.
Was it Genus?
It might have been.
Because he
It was something with
kills
that scene.
Genus.
It was something with that scene, but
Well, he doesn't kill him, but we thought at the time he killed him.
Yeah,
But you've seen that
but-
part.
something along those lines. But anyways, it confirmed that you do not have to kill someone to take their quirk. Obviously you could, but you don't have to. Like, you could take it and then kill them, I guess, would be my guess.
I still wonder what the condition is because if he can just straight take quirks, then like when he's fighting somebody, he should just be able to rip it out of him. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't seem to be the exact case. Have you seen him use his like technological shit?
No, I haven't seen him fight at all, really.
It's called-
Besides the goo.
He has something called, it's called like forceful quirk activation, where he can just, you'll see it.
Alright, well, it not only confirmed that, but it also, it made me think one of two things, because he said Shigaraki doesn't want that quirk. So it made me think either your theory that you had and told me about, that other people have also thought, but the whole, like, each hand Shigaraki has is a quirk, or that he has multiple, at least from All for One. So it kind of ties into that. It could be, like, he flat out, like Shigaraki flat out said, these are the quirks I want, and that's why he didn't take it. Or, even if that's not the case, it either means that, or it means that Shigaraki just wants, like, strong quirks under his influence, and that
Yeah.
quirk wasn't worth it.
That's true.
One of the two. So, also speaking, you were talking about the weird quirk thing earlier, like with the blood types. Best Genus has something to...
What's that?
His quirk works really well against denim, but not so well on suede. That's what it said when it introduced his quirk.
Dude, it kind of pissed me off when I figured out that Best Genus was the third. Like, I was like, he's the third best hero in the world, and his quirk is to manipulate the strings and fabric. I was like, oh my god, dude.
They'll tell
I'd
you
take
it's not about...
Tokuyama.
It's not about the...
No, he's
the
a
quirk.
beast.
I was going to say, it's not about the quirk you have, it's about how you
And he wears
use
like a
it.
jean suit, so he's never like...
Yeah.
It's like
But that's where I left off at. Prediction, All Might and All for One fight. All Might possibly dies. I'd lean towards him not, but he could.
Some good predictions. It's good. It'll be a brawl, and it's really like because where you're at right now is My Hero Academia has 3 seasons, and where you're at right now, after you finish the volume you're on, you'll hit the halfway point of season 3, and season 3 has this like it's kind of weird because season 3's climax is at the end of the first part, and then like the second part's not it's cool, but it's not like
Yeah.
you would think that would be the end of a season climax. So you're basically at the climax of season 3.
Okay.
And you've seen the My Hero opening 3.
Yeah.
I've showed you that, and where it's All for One and All Might just standing off, and All Might with his his
Yeah.
eyes just like fucking light up. It'll change your life, man. This fight will fucking change your life.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, but that's where I am.
All right, we'll probably wrap this video up then. It's been a pretty long one. What next time we'll be doing 12 through whatever you have, like say 12 through 17 or something
No,
like that.
it'll be 11.
Oh, okay. So this is 6 through 10 right now.
Yeah, we're on 6 through 10, then we'll just
Okay.
do 11 through, 15 or 16? Depends.
Sounds good to me. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell if you would like to join the Yakuza. Bitch.